Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. And also, I would like you to look at the screen. There's a website address there that I would like you to visit, and you'll be glad you did that. Thank you very much. Armed Miyetti Allah Vigilante Group now operating in Ondo. Kayode Ajulo, human rights lawyer, says the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria have set up a vigilante group in Ondo State, mounting checkpoints along the highway. In a post on social media, he said he had an encounter with the armed men while traveling from the Akoko area of the state to Abuja. It is quite true that I was in Akure, Ondo State from Friday, 19th July 2019 on Sunday, 22nd July 2019 for my mother's investiture as the Iyaloja, chief matron of our home church, Christ Anglican Church, Okefira, Akoko, Ondo State, he wrote. On my way back to Abuja on the 22nd day of July 2019, in the company of some security men, we saw two men at the highway around Akoko, Ondo State, carrying Dane guns. On sighting them, inquiry was made as to their duty on the highway with guns in their hands, being not uniformed men. The day after responded that they were members of the Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Vigilante Group, whose operation is known to all the security apparatus in the area. Also, they willingly showed us their identity cards, which had their names and designations. Some other security men came in to corroborate their claims. In my comments on the gruesome killing of Pa Fashoranti's daughter and a confidant, I categorically and unapologetically hinted that we should not see the killing as internal ethnic attack, as there are reported cases of massive killings in other parts of the country. Recently, about 32 persons were killed in Sokoto State, several others killed in Kaduna, Benue, Niger, Zamfara, and other states by some undisclosed bandits, who to me, irrespective of their ethnic background, are criminal and must be treated as such. The naked truth is that the insecurity in Nigeria is national, which must be ignored, and we must join hands with our security agencies to fight the menace. Ajulo urged Nigerians not to allow ethnicity and sentiments to becloud their sense of judgment and humanity in the war against insecurity. We are at a time in our nation that pretentious and sentimental interactions no longer works. Otherwise, this bigotry may fan into flame and embers of civil war in this country, he said. It will not be out of place to ask this poser. Is it due to the lackadaisical attitude of the law enforcement agencies and disregard for the inputs and indelible contributions of our leaders, the OPC and other local vigilante groups, that these Miyetti Allah groups are now manning our highways in the southwest? Meanwhile, the Ondo state government has ordered the Nigerian police to fish out those parading as vigilante in the state. Donald Ugoju, Commissioner for Information, said the government is aware of the development. The Ondo state government observes with concern trending pictures of an identity card carrying men identified as Fulani vigilante in the Akoko area of the state. Various claims have been as regards the activities, duties, as well as supposed mandates of these men in question, he said. It is pertinent to recall that at the height of the incessant kidnap cases, the Ondo state government took some far-reaching drastic measures, which included a marching order to the law-abiding Hausa Fulani leadership in the area to fish out criminals elements among them who took advantage of the rosy relationship between the indigenes and their law-abiding guests. As a measure to curb and possibly stamp out cases of kidnapping in the area, the Hausa Fulani leadership was directed to select a handful of trusted men amongst them who could serve as tour guides in the thick forest as security agencies prepared to comb the forest. These measures yielded results. Miyetti had earlier proposed to have such groups across the country to check crime, but stakeholders rejected it. Guys, you can see that the last paragraph or that place, I was just trying to count it. Let me repeat it again. It says, Mieti earlier proposed to have such groups across the country to check crime, but stakeholders rejected it. So I don't know the way some people just do reason. When you are seeing some things clearly, some things on, the handwriting on the wall, they still try to deny things. I don't know why they just believe in that manner. And meanwhile, people are like, shouting Afenifere, or the likes of Yinka Odumakin, and the likes of Fani Kayode, and so many others. Those are the two people I can really, remember their names for the now. But the issue is that they always try to, castigate those guys that they are just raising issues where there is none. In one post, I've heard about what Fani Kayode said about this checkpoints mounted by this Mieti Hala group, and people were like, oh, that he tries to uh, make the politics so heated up that the guy, they should not just ignore him. A lot of people say ignore Fani Kayode, ignore Fani Kayode. So if we are talking about security issues, to be able to be curbed the insecurity things of the thing that we've been complaining about, is it the duty of the Mieti Allah, the group, the vigilante group, to have really gone how to to do that? Then what is our police doing? The people that we are that are being paid for this job, that are being recruited, employed to do this job, what is their job? So does it mean, okay, when they talk about that security is everybody's business, we quite understand, in the business, in the sense that you try to give information if there's anything, any kind of movement that you are observing in your area. It is your duty as a person to be able to inform the security agency and the police to be aware of something that is happening around you. At least that is a part of being, all of us being included in the security or fight against this insecurity. So in that line, I quite understand it's a different thing. But when you now try to say you want to make sure that these people will fish out, and like now they are agreeing now, because when it happened in the east, they were like, oh, they didn't say that, they said this and that. But quite all right, I just I would commend the people of the southeast. They rejected it outrightly, that they never wanted it. But from what we are talking now, from what we are seeing now, the southwest, or Ondo to be precise, they are really agreeing to this Mieti Allah group will be able to help the police, to join the police, to be able to fight and bring out those people that are really bandits, that are giving the Mieti Allah group bad names. Like we have been saying, if really you know that these people are really using your names as a to commit crime, why can't you tell the government to let the security agency fish out these people? No. Now I don't know whether the government has really agreed to that now, because there's this contradiction. They are saying they are from the from the security agencies, and likewise what this Ajulo said, that as they were trying to interrogate these guys, the police people came to confirm their operation, that they are aware of it, and meanwhile they are on the highways. So that is just where the whole thing is really confusing. If really the southwest want the Mieti Allah group to be vigilante in the southwest, good and fine, let them come out and say it. Not that there will be kind of a contradiction, but constitutionally these people are not in position to be the one looking for or searching for criminals, hanging all over the place or in the bushes. Then what is if people are always like, okay, it is people are just being making things out of nothing, that people are just being tribalistic. I think if really the government needs to be sincere, at least why they have OPC is a strong group that can really do the same thing. Why is it that they've not been able to do that, and they have been trying to persuade their people, not to take laws into their hands? Because I know if they really want to fish out these things, I know that their leader, who is a Iba Gani Adams, is at least to a very large extent is enlightened. He will be able to tell his people on how to go about this whole thing. So, but you trying to bring this Mieti Allah group, because their own job is cattle rearing. They are not even talking about they are not even people working with the government to or security agency or police, curbing insecurity or bringing down the criminals around, because that is what OPC have been known for right from time. They work hand in hand with the police. But this Mieti Allah, these people that are really cattle breeders, of what relevance is it even to the people of the community? So that is why a lot of people are, not happy, or they are not in agreement with this situation that is before the people, and that's why they are complaining. So the issue of a South East, for vigilante of Macban to be there, they rejected it outrightly. So that is just my own opinion, and let people begin to see the truth, and let them see the truth and begin to cover it. I don't know, maybe it is out of fear or out of a just try to be politically right. You don't want to say things, and meanwhile your people are going in for all of these things. They are the one at the receiving end all the time. The governors of Southwest, they will say one thing today, tomorrow they will come out with another statement. They will come out with one thing. They will, they are not just, I don't know whether they are not just stable. You don't even know where they belong to. Unlike, it's not, see, when you see the truth, you have to say it. Unlike some of the people, the Southeast governors, you know where they belong to, and they have said it. This is what we want right from the beginning. Even for the fact that even their people don't even really have that full confidence of what they are saying, whether they really mean what they have said or not. But you could see that they are still coming all the time. From time to time, they always like, don't just be afraid. We know what we are doing. This is what we have said. This is our stand, and this is our stand is complying with what you really want, because you are the guys that really put us there. So if the federal government wants to recruit Miyetti Hala to be security agents, or they'll be working or to collaborate with the police, let us know. They should let us know that now, so that this issue of this is what is happening and this is not what is happening will be out of the whole thing. So guys, this is just my own opinion concerning the vigilante group by Macban, set up in Ondo State. Even at that time they are on the highways. So I would like to hear from you, your own sake, by putting down your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.